Greetings! This is Zanno Thanalis, a 3,000-year-old vampire playing games, learning things, and doing whatever else. Welcome back to Your Turn to Die, to part 6. I don't know, I mean, I don't know how far we are through the entire thing, of course. Right now it's been released again, I think, through like Chapter 3, Part B, something like that. And I think we're just about done with Part 2 if we can get through this next little section and the trial. Which, at the rate we're going at, might mean I have another 3-4 episodes ahead of me, and we're finally caught up. And then, just wait till more comes out, and I've got to find some other thing to take up my time with. To be fair, I have other ideas, again. I think I mentioned it last time, but next week, got a couple things in mind, which are a bit different than usual. Trying to do some prep and, practice for some of them, but this is very much like a hobby/side project, I suppose. Things take up my time, so those are usually going to come first. But here now, we can get back into Your Turn to Die with the fun, delightful, always consistent voice acting and the incredible twist and character. Cut back over there. Okay. Got that good music once more. It's good to be back. Fort Fright was lovely, but I did kind of miss taking a break from this game for 2 weeks. Which really isn't that long in the scheme of things, but I don't know. Hopefully, I've still got it, whatever it was before. I think I died last time. Got a game over, bad ending. Don't regret it. Would do it again, but it in this case might be wild abandon of the characters' lives. But let's continue. We left off. Brief recap. We are on day 2 of a death game. People have died. This guy, or you can see the cursor, yeah. This guy, this guy, and Mishima. The Mishima is not here either. And did a bunch of carnival, got carnival games. I think there's enough for everyone to survive, but Q-taro got the most coins, because he earned trust, and Gin got the least, because Gin was brought up not to gamble. Good for him. So now they're currently stuck on a spinning wheel, and one of them currently, Gin is going to die unless Q-taro presses a button and sacrifices himself instead. If Q-taro doesn't, I will murder him. Death game or not, gonna happen. But currently we might have a way to affect things or stop it, and then we go on to the actual second trial of the game. But I think that's enough for a recap. You can figure out what we're doing. Sounds reasonable. I don't want to sacrifice anyone else. But how? Well, Sarah, what should we... Earlier ranger called this the final attraction. Ah! So far the attractions have all been made to be beatable. There must be something, a way to save Gin. Sarah, let's think about it. We absolutely can't give up. Development. You can say that, but all we can do is watch. Guys on the ground at least might be able to do something, but in this place we can't even get near Gin. Reiko. Over and over, we've been shown how willing we betray. This must be the same. I think even Reiko is losing heart. We have to think, right, Sarah? I'm going to put that word in orange for some reason. Yes. When I'm with you, Sarah, I can overcome any difficulty. Great. Good for you. That's a lot of pressure. If we all think together, we should hit upon something. Please, you guys. That's some kind of revelation. Anything. Time limit's pretty short. Best of luck with that. Discussion. There's a time limit before the venomous stinger is fired. Right, that seems... Could just been, I don't know. I guess venomous stingers, there's less gore, but I don't know. It feels like a weird way of doing it. Use of extract shot statements, as well as failures with versus or item will advance time. Ooh. Do your best not to let it be fired. Okay. Let's see. What we can do is watch. Have to think. Have some kind of revelation or anything. Okay, rule book. On your box, torn paper. as a choice. And then there's more. I have happiness, bandwagon particle, 4 papers. With happiness, I can't use yet, I don't think. Extract to get more information takes time. I feel like we do on Q-taro, it's not going to do anything just yet. He's not going to be willing. The fact that now's thing had think in orange makes think it's important. Let's try going there first. First, what should we start with? Now, stay calm. Think about what we're able to do first. Yes, sorry. What I can do is observe. What I'm curious about here is, why are these 2 LCDs here, I wonder? I'm guessing one of them is the timer, counting down to when the venomous stinger fires. Yes, that's right. Then the left LCD would be the venom timer. It's ticking down moment by moment. Kind of oscillating between 0, 5, and 8, actually. Lucky timer. Good. Now she's gained her composure. Time advanced. Okay. I don't know how much time I actually have, though, because this 35.5 doesn't seem to have changed. I talk to you again. Left timer. And click on anything here, of course. I'll talk to you more. I mean, what else do you think we can do? What else can we do? Like one of these is definitely the answer that leads forward, but both of them seem viable. This one thing is better to establish ground, though. Let's view everyone's relative positions. Let's view everyone's relative positions from here. You got it. Q-taro and Gin are stuck to the target. Kaiji, Kana, So, and Alice are a bit further off. Of course, they're locked in the cage. You were able to observe that, but it's not like we found a lead. Advanced. I could try again, try taking the other path. Other choice. Let's try it. Okay, let's try a trick in the room. We can check there's a special trick or something to this impression room. Some trick. Got it. First thing you notice is those 2 LCD screens, huh? The right LCD says left 35.5. No doubt that's the timer for the poison. But when it goes down to left 0, Ian's gonna... Okay, Reiko's calm down. I'm gonna put these 2 in kind of conflict here. Because they're saying... I think one's saying that left is the venom, other one's saying right is the venom. Wait a second, Reiko. Yeah, what? Isn't the timer for the venomous stinger on the left LCD? But the right LCD says left 35.5. Ain't this one the timer? It's not moving. That's not true. The left 35.5 display on the right LCD isn't changing at all. What? You're right, it ain't going down. What if it's not timer? What's the right LCD supposed to be showing? I don't know, but I can think of one thing. It might be key to solving the trick behind its attraction. Really? You really want to claim there's a way to save Gin, huh? And like, heck, I'm gonna run. Let's figure this out. Dude, didn't need to talk to Q-taro whatsoever. First, we need to think about what left 35.5 is talking about, right? It's probably left as in remaining, huh? Maybe have to lower the number or do something to free those 2? In which case, what's important is the units on left 35.5. Length, weight, volume. If we know the units, will we solve the mystery? But even if we narrow it down to length, it could be meters, inches, yards. You can just figure out what it's related to. That should give us a hint. Person, an object, an action. Like, say it's number related to now, then. For instance, if we cut 35.5 centimeters off of Now's hair, Gin will be saved? Changing up my style will save Gin. I'll cut off as much as I need to. Good for you. I really don't think it's that. But all we can do is say what pops into mind. Honestly, this battle's more about intuition than logic. But I have no doubt this number has to do with something present here. Find an escape, even if we have to brute force it. I do have this web of happiness. But again, I don't know if now is when I use. We have person, object, action, and unit. I think units is more helpful here. Sarah, between length, weight, and volume, which do you think is most relevant? Most relevant thing to number 35.5. Rat, I have to make an actual choice here. Okay. 35.5. Wait. I feel like weight is most likely, but I don't know if they'd go 35.5. I think that seems like a lot of whatever it might be. I'm gonna go with weight. How about weight? 35.5 kilograms, 35.5 grams. 35.5 kilograms would be about the weight of a grade schooler. The weight of a grade schooler? Hmm. The weight of a grade schooler. And then this one might get us that it's in. Okay, if we extract here. Honestly, I got no guesses here. Hey, Sarah, what do you think the number be most related to? A person, object, or action? If it's grade school, then it's gotta be person. How about a person? Person, in that case. Wonder if it could be a number related to Gin being targeted by the stinger. Got no proof, that was just a suggestion. Number related to Gin. These aren't conflicting. But, okay, the fact that Reiko says can't be, it can't be, when now knows that happens to be about the weight of a grade schooler. Just fun little piece of information to know, I suppose. Wait, now, what did you just say? Or the 35.5 kilograms is about the weight of a grade schooler. I wonder if... Hey, Gin, you wear stuff at school, right? Meow. Tell us your weight in kilograms. How much is it? It's a real sudden demanding making of someone who is, as far as he's aware, rapidly approaching death. 35.5, woof. Exactly it. The number on the LCD. Is this just a coincidence? It's too exact to be a coincidence. What in the world does it mean? We're thinking it's left 35.5 kilograms, right? Then either increasing or decreasing the value should give us the answer. Increase or decrease 35.5 kilograms. What? Where? Who? Let's think about this again. Say whatever you can think of. Okay, that was the least number of actions possible. I think I wasted one on the first round. Hopefully making good time, though. Wait, decrease, increase 35.5 kilograms. It's no good, I'm starting to panic. Wait a second, I just got it. Huh? Platformer writing. The impression room itself is a giant pressure switch. No way. Saying we need 35.5 more kilograms to press down the switch. So it's displaying left 35.5 kilograms because if we add 35.5 kilograms of weight to the platform, maybe some machine to rescue Gin will start up? Now, if we add weight, it seems more useful to extract on her right now, on Reiko right now. But I'm wondering, but I don't know how we add more weight to this platform. It seems more likely to me that we need to decrease weight and find some way of losing that much weight. I don't know how that would happen exactly either. But it seems more likely than increasing it, making me think that this might be a red herring. I'll give it a shot. How can we determine that? Wait, there is a way. Tell me, what way is there? Jump! Platform really is a scale measuring our weight, then the weight needed will increase while we're airborne, and decrease from the impact when we land. Basically, if we hop around, the left display should fluctuate. Understood. Then please, do a jump! You know, that thing you do, where you like, increase in elevation vertically? Do that thing! What's it called? A jump, right, do that! Here goes. Rico leapt high into the air. Well, Sarah, did it change? No, it didn't move. Seriously, not for a second? No, there was no reaction. And is it unrelated after all? You mean this impression room was really just for getting an impression? Whatever we do doesn't make any difference. The impression room is just for outsiders. Even leaping didn't change the display. But is it actually irrelevant? Okay. Okay. I think just gotta keep on going with this. Sarah, despite what Reiko says, I wonder if we're really irrelevant? Eh? The poison timer and the left display. Why are they here where only we can see them? Ah. And also, why were just the three of us separated out? Ranger said we had a special invitation, but sure enough, there's too many oddities for that to be the case. Let's see, the high placers aren't here. It's not good for viewing. This makes more sense to me. Because people who got the most coins are down below, which means theoretically, we are the ones up here we have less trust if we're using the coins as an exact representative of that. Painter said this was a reward for our efforts. Yes. But considering that, it's bizarre that it was only those of us who placed low here. Huh? I wonder, is the goal of the impression room to be a penalty? To punish the flanking students? It's not unthinkable. Gotta be more than that, though. Meant to punish us. Us for outsiders. Currently, they're agreeing. I think we did make progress. Have the web of happiness still. I think I've got to push more on this. If that's what it was, then... No? Okay, nothing new there. For outsiders or to punish us. I think both of them are wrong, is the thing. So I don't know that conforming to conflict will help. Like using an item might be more helpful, but I still don't see a great spot to use the rope of happiness. Now, repeat that for me. I think this room is meant to punish us. What are you talking about? So what if it's punishing us? That's got nothing to do with rescuing Gin, right? I mean, if that were true, there'd be no reason to separate us from KG and the others. I'm sure this room is connected to the mechanism to rescue Gin. Maybe our punishment is related to the left display. It's irrelevant. Nothing we do's got any meaning. Take a look. Not how much we leap around the display and changing. That, Rico jumped up high again. Huh? The heck? I just heard a sound. Say what? It came from the floor. I'll try touching around. Okay. For a brief minute, I wasn't sure if there was actually something I was supposed to do here. The floor. Is this actually what happens next? Oh, there we go. Okay. Faint rattling was coming from this tile. I think that had to have been like the last tile. There's 16 tiles here, and I think it had to be the last one that I hit. I wonder if small indentation in the gap between tiles I can get my finger into. This tile here, it's removable. Eh? Alright, tear it off. Ready, and... Below the tile, the bottom of a deep, deep hole was a bed of large spikes. Yikes! Heck, is this a trap? Sarah, there's writing on the back of that tile. The back of the floor tile is written, to rescue. To rescue. Just then a piece of the tile fell to the bottom. That's the number on the right LCD. Left, 35.3. It went down a little. I wonder what that means. Length of the spikes makes more sense. The length of the spikes. How do you mean? When you say those spikes are about 35.3 centimeters long? No, they're clearly longer, I think. Okay, so it has to be the weighted fragment. So I did mess up there. To be fair, hard to get an idea of how long the spikes actually are from this perspective. The weight of that fragment. Huh? See, Reiko's idea wasn't necessarily wrong. Ranger, answer me. At the bottom of this hole there might be a bed of spikes, but is there a scale? A scale? The 35.5 kilograms on the LCD matched Gin's weight. The floor tile fell down to the spikes and it decreased to 35.3 kilograms. Most likely the difference can be accounted for as the weight of the fragment. In short, something 35.5 kilograms or greater is dropped down there, the venom mechanism will stop. Am I wrong? Correct! Way to figure out that much for clues like these. You're one amazing person. And we can really save him? You can rescue Gin? Of course you can. That is, if you can. Now, no time to dawdle. 35.5 kilograms. Want to talk about what to use as a weight? $35.5 kilograms. The walls the LCDs are on. If we bust those up and drop them, barehanded, then what do we do? Something heavy enough to use. There's nothing on this platform, is there? That ranger never intended on letting us save him in the first place? Is there no hope at all? You figured it out, huh? Got extract on you and then put it in conflict. Sarah, you've noticed, haven't you, the only way? You mean... I understand now why people who placed high aren't here. Clearly this is an unwanted duty. There'll be a dispute in this place. I have an answer. One of us has to fall, don't we? No, is there no other option? Okay, I'm going to save real quickly here. Because I think... there we go. I think if I use this, might help. We need to discuss. I'm advanced. Okay, so yeah, not the time. Got that saved just in case, though. Now I've got to put in a conflict. What did you just say? Only one way to get a weight of 35.3 kilograms. The human body. Someone falls, that will weigh down the switch and rescue Gin. Then be skewered. Say if we want to save those two. One of us has to be sacrificed. Uh-huh. You just noticed? Yes, the impression room allows you to leave an impression. Someone sacrificed, you can stop the device. But see, y'all are some lucky folks too, right, Saflin? If Q-taro had placed last, he would be over 100 kilograms, so I imagine all three of you would have to descend in order to save him. Did she just... Come on, pay more attention to the time you got left. Really getting down there, okay? Soon enough, the discussion will be over. So I want to settle quickly on who to sacrifice. Okay. Make a sacrifice again? Huh? What's wrong? Haven't you been racking your brains to do just that? This is awful. I can't decide such a thing. Eh? What are you babbling about? If it were Mishima instead of Gin, you'd push your eyes in a heartbeat, right now? Don't be ridiculous. I would never. Ha! If you don't like pushing, just have to sacrifice yourself. Any kind girls who wish to save Gin, please school yourselves, by all means. You're meddling too much in this human discussion, doll. Eh? Do you three remember? Ranger said it when we first met. If you do well in the subgame, then no one will have to die. Ah, that's right. Strange, huh? If somebody has to die to win, that violates the rules. Then... there must be a way not to be skewered. Serious? 35 kilograms. What can the three of us do? Don't tell me. Cut off parts of our bodies? I can't do something that gross. The floor tile. If you ride on the tile we removed, maybe we can avoid the spikes piercing us. Hey, now you say, must be some way, right, Sarah? Now we use this bad boy. This rope that's had me mystified. What if this web of happiness is a wire rope prepared for just this occasion? The thing from back then? I think that's gotta be... Please think back, Reiko. On top of the plate there was also a note. This is the web of happiness. Final attraction that may just save your lives. Definitely said that. Boy, good thing that nobody who scored well got ended up with finding that room and getting the rope. Because if one of them had it down there in the cage, then there would be no way. So, good luck. Good on us, really, for, scoring low. Say what? Completely forgot about it myself after collecting enough clear chips. But it's the only place left to use it. Yes, a wire rope of this thickness should let someone hang from it and descend. Earlier, Saflin misspoke. If Q-taro had placed last, he'd be over 100 kilograms, so I imagine all three of you would have had to descend in order to save him. Said descend. She never once said fall. That might just be more of a distinction in the original Japanese. Definitely descend could just be a synonym here, unless they are very finely nickeling and diming the implications there. But, so yeah, maybe this the wordage or vocabulary used in Japanese was a little more distinct in what was said and how. Is this Saflin's mistake, or else did she want us to? What's up, Sarah? Nothing. If we fall from such a height, we'll definitely hit the spikes and die, but if we descend with the rope, we can stand between the spikes. All right, so we can save Gin. Thank goodness. Where'd you get such a thing? The room of lies. Room of lies? Wait a second. Is this okay? You don't mean... Got pulled firmly on the web of happiness. What? You're kidding. Web of happiness snapped easily. No. Yeah? So close. If you just believed a little more, I could have seen you get skewered. How far do these traps go? What kind of happiness? Just showed us hope and ripped it away. I honestly did think that they were going to lower someone into the hole, and right at the worst moment they would fall and get skewered. And it'd be a whole big twist thing, but the fact that they realized it beforehand means there's still plenty of room for tragedy, but it won't be surprise in that way. This thing, what a misfortune. This was the lie in the room of lies. That's what I'm telling y'all. You gotta sacrifice someone. What do we do? What do we do? Making progress. No good. No one talks, we're just wasting time. But what can we do? What options are left? Oof. I don't seem to be able to save. Oh. That's a cold one. That was a cold list of 4 options right there. Of these, I'm the main character, so I feel like this one has the best chance of being the actual happy ending. Unless we try and give up and that brings something else back, this could very well be a game over. In which case, I can still come back. The save wasn't that long ago, and try again. So I'm starting from here. Haha. Isn't it simple? I really want to save Gin, save who I want to save. I should sacrifice myself. There's no more need to worry or suffer. That's my answer. That isn't much... I don't know. Actually, I'm wondering. That isn't much like you. Oh. Hold on, is that, and it's so hard to scroll properly. I can never see what the last message sent was, always like 10 up. Miss Sarah, this is much like you. A steel mind like yourself cannot give up over such a thing. Steel mind? We can't give up yet. Sarah. There's still time. Possible. Give up, Sarah. Huh? Even you realize, right? There's no way left to save him. But I can't desert Gin. You think I don't feel the same way? Let's quit sugarcoating it. Can't save Gin. We just have to give up on him. No. That's wrong. Something's off. Eh? Reiko would never just say something like that. Aha! It's coming back, boys! Uh, quick recap. Back in the Room of Lies, there was a dark room with one light on the table, which had the clear chips and the web of happiness. And then when we picked them up, the lights went off. I grabbed a glove, and nothing else, exited the room, and then Reiko came out with both gloves still on and just said it was a spare. This is a doll, a fake made to look like Reiko, act like Reiko, and that's probably why the web of happiness snapped when she tested it, because robot doll strength. And Reiko is around somewhere. Reiko would never say something like that. Not really feel either, alright? But look, now, could you really sacrifice yourself for this? I can't do it, so I'm just saying what I mean. No, that's bizarre! It's like you're not Reiko. Please stop it. This isn't the time for a petty quarrel. Reiko, you've changed. You were so full of affection. Don't act like you know me after how little we've been together. I'm me. I'm just accepting the facts. No, you have changed. Now I think about it, ever since... Both of you, get a grip. Sarah, please listen. I'm perfectly calm. There's something I kept quiet about. Huh? I know. I think there was actually a conversation I could have had with Now where she's like, oh, like something's been bothering me about Reiko. Do you notice anything? And I can't remember. I think I might have intentionally left and not had the conversation because I wanted it to be more of a surprise or something to hold out for later and see how it came back. I know. The one who broke Professor Mishima's monitor was Reiko. Huh? I saw it. I saw when Reiko destroyed Professor Mishima's monitor. But I believed in Reiko, so I didn't tell anyone, but... What are you talking about? I've got no memory of that at all. Cool it, now there's nothing wrong with you. Wait, please. It's the time to talk about this. Kana's right, this is no more than a feud. Yet... Now seems abnormally serious about this. Should I entertain the subject? Yep. Here we go. Thought there must be some reason, so I kept it all to myself. Ask for details. This is important. Please continue. Once I finished talking to Professor Mishima, I left the monitor room and I vowed I would never go back there. But I just couldn't bear it. I want to talk to the professor again. Even knowing I shouldn't, my legs carried me to the monitor room. But I wasn't able to enter. A sound like shattering rang out. I immediately hid myself in the lobby. And I saw Reiko leaving the monitor room with blood dripping from her hand. Her fist looked like there were fragments stuck in it. I froze up with fear and Reiko passed by without noticing me. When I entered the monitor room afterward, Professor Mishima was... Reiko must have punched with all her might and destroyed it. Reiko just went on keeping it a secret. Thinking about it, it was about then that she started acting strange. Just what is she hiding? Now telling the truth? What in the world? To confirm she is, make sure to ask a certain someone. I genuinely don't know who the right answer is here. Kaiji is someone that Sarah has trusted and is a detective. Kana is near So, but not all the time, and So was on his own. I think I'll try So just because it's... Can I? Shoot, I can't save. So, naturally you would know. Yeah? Sorry about the time, I was just sleeping, remember? Right, he had an alibi. Got any epiphanies on the whole rescue thing yet? Sorry to bother you while you're hunkered down talking, but the venomous stinger's gonna fire real soon. No way, Meow. Stop it, Woof. Haha, keep my promises. Sarah, you still ain't got a plan? Give us a little more time. Not good. We have less time than I thought. Saving in a new slot. So I can go farther back just in case. So I can't... Not so. He was sleeping at the time. That means I've got to go through this again. And trust me to ask someone, so wasn't the right answer. Try Kaiji? Kaiji, you did an investigation into monitor, didn't you? Oof. If you think that's what's important, Sarah, yes, I'll talk. Reiko broke the monitor. Your friendly policeman saw it too. What? Now we have corroboration. I think we need to extract more here. We do not. Then let's try this. I'll testify. It's true, Reiko's the one who broke Professor Mishima's monitor. What? Reiko, you should say it yourself already. Any further derailment's a waste of time. What are you spouting? There's no reason to hide it. Isn't that right? What do you mean? While now I was witnessing the incident, hidden in the lobby, I witnessed it too, hidden at the prize exchange. I had a good spot to see everything, the whole conversation between Reiko and Mishima. I get it. You got any other info? Just a bit. However, I imagine it won't be enough to satisfy you. Well, crap. Oh well. In addition, I must make a shameful request. What's up? Tell me. Once we are done talking, I want you to destroy me. Don't be ridiculous. I shall not hide any information from you. I don't mean that. It's going to make Now cry. Never be able to see you again. That is the idea. Huh? Now resolved herself. She said she would never come back here. She must walk on her own now. I don't want her resolve to be shaken. If I'm gone, the temptation will disappear. I don't get it. Why would you? Don't you want to see her too? I do. And I don't want to die either. Die? The people who created me must be quite brilliant. Even emotion like fear is programmed into me. I feel it. The fear of death. If this monitor is destroyed, I will disappear. I am very afraid of that. Then, for now it's resolved to come to nothing. It's even more terrifying to me than death. Please, Miss Reiko. I can't point a weapon at Nao's dear teacher. Regardless, Reiko granted Mishima's wish. She swung her fist with an unbearable look on her face. But she couldn't confess it to Nao. That's... Why didn't you tell me, Reiko? Because of that, I suspected you. Now, Kaiji. What in the heck are you guys talking about? What? I seriously don't know anything about that. Who are you mistaking me for? Reiko? I mean, do you see any scars like that on me? You think it's under my gloves or something? Here, I'll show you. Reiko removed both of her gloves. Her hands were clean without a scratch on them. There's no wound. I don't know if we've seen Kaiji make that expression before. It feels somewhat new. It's cool how they keep on, like, adding in new sprites and all this thing. Definitely, makes it feel like you're seeing new sides of the characters as time goes on. But you were bleeding so much. They couldn't be that clean after just a few days. Were you guys seriously seeing a fake or something? Fake? There must be one, right? What do you mean? Not complicated. Heavy wounds don't just suddenly heal up, do they? The Reiko who destroyed Mishima's monitor was a fake. What's he saying? It's turning bizarre. Is there even a point in discussing this right now? This situation's a dead end anyhow. Aren't you feeling fidgety, Sarah? Can you carry on a discussion while this illogical mystery remains? Understood, this is important. Let's discuss the possibility of a fake. Okay. So, we're going to discuss this out, figure out, going to reach a conclusion that, Reiko at that time was a fake. Go and turn around, know the Reiko right now is a fake, and I've got the glove to prove it. And then we're going to push this Reiko into the pit? Is that how it goes? Be like, okay, you're not real, you're a robot. Time to just push you in, but that doesn't feel right, because this one also thinks that she's the original, but is just missing some memories. At any rate, I didn't break the monitor. I don't know what this is about. Could the Reiko who broke the monitor have been someone else in disguise? With her tone and behavior, it could only be Reiko. Her voice was definitely Reiko's too. Whoever has a wound under their hand, there's your fake. But was there any reason for someone to pretend to be Reiko and visit Professor Mishima? Okay. I clearly do not have the glove in my inventory, which means it'll just pop up later on, I guess. Unless Reiko took it from me, has it in her pocket, and that's why it's not in my inventory. Someone else in disguise, could only be Reiko. Or has a wound on her hand. 10. Reiko actually doesn't know anything. That won't help. Wasn't someone disguised as Reiko? Unless Alice? That feels weird, though. What's Sao to say? Let's try this. I should have saved. Drat. Get it? Reiko broke the monitor with her fist. She got a wound, should be on the back of her hand. There's someone hiding a wound there. Let's check Alice. Doesn't look like Alice has gloves on. Does have handcuffs, though. Yeah, time advanced. Oh. Time's way up. Say what? Dar will be fired shortly. Hold on. 5? No, Woof, spare me, meow. No way, Kin. 4? Hey, you're kidding me. Hold on. Q-taro. It feels awful to ask someone to do it. Don't be stupid. If I do that, I'll... 3? Help! Help me! Big Sis Sarah, Mr. Policeman! 2? Q-taro, help me, please. 1. 0. Stop. Stop! It hurts. I don't want to die. Whoa, we got pricked. You can save and make Q-taro. Hey, it's fine. It's natural to pick your own hide over a cheeky brat. Shut up. Shut your mouth. You Kyrian right now. Help. Don't give up yet. There's still a chance left. What do you mean? There's 5 poison stingers in all, and it's set up to fire one every so often. One stinger's worth of venom isn't that strong. There's still a chance he can be saved. Of course, it was made so the maximum amount to be able to kill a grown man if need be. So whether a kiddo like this can survive too? That's a mystery yet to be answered. You son of a... Let's continue our discussion. We don't have time to take out our anger. Okay, I thought it was over for a bit there. But... okay, the fact there's 5. We can extend it out as long as possible. If Q-taro hits the switch, flips it around, Q-taro could take 1, maybe 2, before it flips back around to Gin to try and survive a second one. But that's me thinking of a purely strategic perspective. Not taking into account, 1, Q-taro would have to be willing to take that risk. And 2, Gin, after having been injected once already, would have to be willing to hit the button and flip back around to try it a second time as well. I didn't see this one coming. But again, like, a situation, I'm going to save again. It's fine. I'm not overthinking this at all. Okay, I can't go down the list with So. That feels like just a waste of time. Unless it may be someone else with gloves on. And I don't know who else has... Gin has gloves. But I'm not going to be like, Gin, did you pretend to be Reiko? That feels stupid. And I can't think of anyone else who has gloves. So that's not it. Saying someone, is there a reason for someone to pretend to be her? Let's try this. It was the professor who asked for the monitor to be destroyed, right? Don't tell me, did the fake go there intending to destroy it from the start? Professor? You can cry later now. Right. This discussion will surely relate to saving Gin. That it will. Even if we have to force it. Okay, that was progress. It seemed like. But nothing seemed to change, but also time didn't advance, I don't think. Okay. I want to extract on this and then maybe put them into conflict. They have even the same voice. That'd take a pretty talented impersonator. Not saying it's definitely impossible, though. Okay. Try you. After all, Reiko wears enough makeup that you could look like her if you wore it too. But Reiko said she was careful to store her clothes in her room, so no one could stop them. None of us can obtain her clothes, so none of us could dress up like her. Dress up? Come to think of it, haven't I heard the words dress up doll recently? There's time advancing. Dress up doll. I don't remember where I heard the term dress up doll from, though. Can't remember who mentioned that. Let's see, her thing is pretend to be Reiko. No one could pretend to be Reiko. These two are agreeing. I think I've got to put these two in conflict. Nope. Okay, that wasn't it. Hmm. Is this putting them in conflict? I don't think so. Hmm. So, we made progress with no one can dress up like her. I don't know if I'm gonna get, I can't tell if I'm gonna get anything useful from this or not. But I'll try. If you're saying it's a fake, heck, I want to go along with it myself. Well then, Reiko, what were you doing when the monitor was broken? I was sleeping. I'm not lying. I don't feel like she is, but... Hmm. Okay, now this is... Was asleep. Nothing... We don't have anything that can conflict that. Hmm. By this point, I think I have to put someone in conflict. Is it... Kana has strong evidence here. What about this? Nope. But... Nearly time for a second injection. My head hurts. My tummy's grumbling. Darn. Ranger! I just have to focus. I am going to proceed to cheat slightly and load the save from just now before I made like 3 mistakes in a row. It's fine. This is fine. Uh Even if we have to force it. Also progress. Let's dress up doll. I didn't do anything. It's like I was hoping I could look at it, but this is the downside of going 3 weeks, I think, between plays. You entirely forget who said dress up doll when and to what. Okay. Maybe I'll try putting these two. Nope, that's not it. What am I missing? This was also progress because it was sleeping. We have sleep. Any reason for someone to do it. Could only be Reiko. Where's that? Another hand. Again, I feel like so is such a distraction right now, like not relevant. I'd extract further on this. Hannah wanted to wear them too, so she asked, but it didn't work. She's sure Reiko kept them safely stored. She wanted to wear them? No change and no time advanced. Okay. No one could dress up like Reiko. It's not that. It's not that. These two are again saying the exact same thing. I'll try it. Yep, there it is. Okay. Gonna reload again. Because look, Gin is great and I do not want Gin to die. I am willing to do this. So extract on you. Get that information. Extract on you to get that information. Have that, which gave me nothing. Which gave me nothing. That. The biggest thing I can think of is just the mention of dress up doll. Someone mentioning dress up doll. But I don't know. Try putting these two in conflict, right? Where she had a sleeping. Yeah, I put these two in conflict, so it's not that, not that, not that. I could try putting these two into conflict, but since seem drastically different from anything else I've done. Okay. Store. So, and then try with this. Nope, I think I might have been what I did before. Okay, I am really missing something. Mention of I need to force it to be related. What can I force to be related? Item. Still nothing makes sense here. I'm pretty sure extracting on Reiko is not going to get us anything new. Nope. Okay, you have to force it. That's where that is. Definitely would have had to have been a talented impersonator. You know, the ultimate mimicry or something. I don't want to go down the list here. Okay, Kaiji doesn't wear gloves. Hana doesn't wear gloves. So doesn't wear gloves. Now doesn't wear gloves. Gin wears gloves, currently stuck. Alice doesn't wear gloves. I'll try that one. Ranger wears gloves. Saphalin, I don't think, but might. Try Ranger. Ooh, that's where the phrase is. Okay. Rearranger the dress-up doll. Yeah, he does have a glove on his hand. And come to think of it, Though he's a guy, he's got a similar frame to Reiko. It's time. Saying. Okay, Ranger the fake and to be able to get her clothes. So now we can put these two into conflict. There is someone who could get Reiko's clothes. Eh? We can't get into Reiko's room. Of course we couldn't steal her spare clothes. But it's not us who brought those spares. The kidnappers prepared them, didn't they? Ah, that's right. Ranger and Soflin would have access to anyone's clothes. And the one with the similar frame, who could hide the one with the glove, is you, Ranger, the dress-up doll. Can't be. Ranger was Reiko's fake? I get it. Him being the dress-up doll. Wouldn't be so strange for him to have the ability to do perfect impersonations. Eh. So stupid. I love pointless chatter. I'll tell you this, that Reiko was the real deal. What? I would never wear the clothes of a living human. Just feels too good to wear the clothes of someone recently departed. I missed the last end of that. I really need to stop accidentally pressing the proceed key. Then, why did you show us what's under that glove? Sure thing. With that, Ranger moved the glove and showed its completely uninjured hand. Satisfied now? No way. Then sure enough, there wasn't a fake. Just wasted our time in vain. Not necessarily. Eh? Mr. Policeman started to figure out these floor masters. Eh? I could tell from Miley, too. What you've got in common is, you can't lie about the important stuff. That's why I touched on the topic, but cleverly talking around it. But I noticed. Noticed what? Ranger, just now, you said that Reiko was the real deal. Why didn't you say there's no fake? Eyes emoji. Oh, if you forgot to say that, I'm giving you another chance. Fool, I don't know. If you can't say it, that's the same as confessing. There is a fake Reiko. What the heck? And it's relevant to this final attraction, too. Huh. Where's your proof? Just my detective intuition. Pretty persuasive. I can feel it. The wound on Reiko's hand is the only clue the AI Mishima left us. Feels like his intentions are shining some light on us all. Heiji. But how could Reiko's fake be related to this attraction? Listen, Sarah. If the Reiko who injured her hand was real, then who's the fake? Eh? That would be the Reiko with no injury. Don't mean this one. The Reiko in front of us is the fake? What? Don't be stupid. Yet Ranger said that Reiko who punched the monitor was real. So you having no wound on your hand means you're the fake. What? How does that figure? Can't imagine it either. The person in front of me is clearly Reiko. And so the matter of the injury can't be passed off as just my imagination. If you think logically, this person has to be a fake. Can you prove you're the real one, Reiko? Hold up. You seriously suspected me? I'm Reiko. No matter how you look at it, I'm real, ain't I? Please, Sarah, don't confuse people with your weird ideas. We're friends, right? I made a friend I could trust for the first time. Then give me proof. For goodness sake! Ah! Please, quit this foolishness. Don't you bully Reiko anymore. If you want evidence, I'll give it as her brother. That is the real Reiko. What's your proof? The eyes of her brother by blood. I can't possibly be mistaken. Kaiji, you've been tricked by Ranger. What? That Reiko was real. This Reiko is also real. That's what Ranger meant. This is a trap, I tell you. One meant to ensnare Reiko. And yet you're thinking of sacrificing Reiko to save Gin, aren't you? Alice. Listen to me, Sarah Chidowin. I'm not panicking. I'm making a composed judgment. Disguise couldn't possibly fool my eyes. Her behavior, the slightest gestures, her personality. In every way, that is the real Reiko. I've been with her for 20 years, even through makeup. I can see her true identity. I can see her true colors shine. Pay no mind to that. Please, believe me, Sarah. Alice is staring me in the eye. He's not lying. Don't listen to him, Sarah. The point of this attraction must be to identify the fake and save Gin. Otherwise, someone will absolutely have to be sacrificed. That's true. So, we just have to drop that fake. Pulls out a Glock. What? Progress. There's no time to hesitate. We can't save Gin unless we drop the fake there. Now, you're trying to frame me? That there's the real Reiko. If she were a fake wearing a disguise, I, her brother, would know. If this Reiko is a fake, when are you saying she was switched with the real Reiko? Someone could only have taken Reiko's place when she was alone. Was there any such time? And there's another big problem. What's the real identity of the fake? Okay. I've got this figured out in my head, at least. I need to figure out how do I actually work through the game to figure that out. When she was alone, when was she switched? What's the real identity? Ignoring now for right now, ignoring Alice for right now. These three up top are the ones I need to focus on. So when are you saying it would only have been when alone? I'm going to make a new save and cover up the old one because I'm going to do that. I don't want anyone to die. I imagine Reiko would have been alone when it was bedtime, but like Kana said earlier, Reiko was wary, even in her own room. Her clothes are important. The question is if she was ever alone while up and about. Hey, Miss Sarah, do you have any ideas? If I can prove Reiko was ever alone for the slightest moment. Still time for the second injection. Go through that. Alright. Is there any such time? Yes, but I know exactly when it was, too. Sure, if it was for a short time, then maybe she wouldn't be exposed. Reiko wears makeup after all. By wearing the same makeup, you could have a similar face. But all she did was go to Mishima to get information, right? Was there a need to wear a disguise for that? True, how necessary would that be? It wasn't as helpful as I hoped. The red identity of the fake. Thing is, I know there's such a time. I just don't know how to get it across. How to get there. There's us, of course, and Ranger and Safflin are both present. Is the identity of the fake somebody we don't know? No time passed on that one. Okay. He's saying, you're a fake wearing a disguise. For a short period, makeup would be similar enough. Close thing that I'm seeing is we put into conflict is that he would know her, and but this feels like it wouldn't actually be it. Yeah, it's not it. Wait. Could this just be a stand-in for, oh yeah, when we got this? There we go, okay. This web of happiness that broke apart earlier. I got this when I went with Reiko into the room of lies. That's right, I remember. As soon as I took the web of happiness, the lights went out. Big ol' scream. I heard Reiko scream. When I left the room, I was only holding Reiko's glove. For just a short time, Reiko was by herself in the room of lies. The Reiko that left the room was still wearing gloves on both hands. That's right. At the time she left the room of lies, Reiko had already been replaced. Sarah? The lie in the room of lies wasn't just the web of happiness. The kidnappers devised it as a trap that would send out a fake to confuse us. I get it. Then there was more to that room than just putting out a dummy item. Say, Reiko, shouldn't you give up soon? Or you don't mean to deny Miss Sarah, do you? No, Reiko, disprove her, please. You're wrong, I'm not a fake. Ain't there still a huge problem? You're saying I'm a fake. Then who the heck am I, really? There's the 9 of us here, and even Ranger and Safalin. If someone took someone else's place, there'd have to be fewer people, right? True. Ranger, please tell us. Is there any person on this floor we haven't met yet? Eh? Got no obligation to tell you all that. There's not. No human you haven't met will be making an appearance here. It can't be. Get it now? Nobody could take my place, and there's no way there's a fake. That can't be right. You're just a step away. I don't know who this fake really is. Sarah Chiduin, cease your doubting. Alice. It's not as if I believe her own brother could mistake her either. But, no, wait, sure enough. Am I uncertain? Maybe I've had a huge misunderstanding? Kaiji's bewildered too. Their identity as a person Kana and everyone has already met, then. You don't mean it's one of the victims? Ridiculous. But, if we worry over this anymore, again we need to drop the fake. Very insistent on this. Now, if I'm a fake, Sarah could be a fake too, you know? Huh? Didn't she say it earlier? Me and Sarah went through the room of lies together. Only eyes replaced with the fake? How can you say that for sure now? I mean... Now, don't give in to her arguments. Sarah, you've chosen Gin over me. I can't believe I believe this. I trusted you. Don't be fooled now. Sarah's trying to trick you so the two of you can push me down. You aren't Reiko. You're a fake. Don't be absurd. That's the real Reiko. Huh. Now, please, it's riding on you. Fake is appealing to now to protect yourself. In that case, you have to have a fair and square discussion. Now's the time. Reiko, let's talk one-on-one. Sarah, I challenge you. If I'm mistaken, cut me down with the blade of logic. Let's do it, Sarah. I'll open up your clouded eyes. I'm gonna make you admit that me, right here, I'm the real Reiko. If the actual twist is that Sarah is the fake, I'm gonna be very pleased. There wouldn't be much room for that, and the fact that I happen to have the spare glove of Reiko's certainly does make me think so. But if there's some version of this where Sarah has been the fake this entire time and just didn't know because of, advanced technology and stuff, I will be so pleased. Person is a fake. That simply isn't the case. Why not? He's my brother. Alice is a really weird person. He's not convincing at all. You got no proof, and ain't that rude? Even if I agree. So that's not it. Ooh, these are tough. Was it really equal? You took most of the clear tips we got in the room of lies, Reiko. And after that, did you really share the clear tips with anyone else? Well, that greed isn't like the real Reiko. Ugh. Let's see. That ain't true, that's not true. I'm gonna guess this one though. The lack of wound on her hand is bizarre. Now saw her hand with a large fragment stuck in it. It'd be a scar, yeah, it's not noticeable, but it's there. Where exactly? You had perfectly smooth, such smooth skin. Ugh. So even if you can't like it, so keep quiet. Instead of worry about me being a fake. You're all being tricked. That has to be it. Nope, Kaiji saw through Ranger's word twisting and refuted him. And Ranger was unable to clearly say that there was no fake. Shaking in vex, he couldn't say it. Listen, even if we say somebody we haven't met has replaced me as a faker, ain't that a contradiction in itself? That's not it. That's not it. This is an important point because no humans. No, not there being someone we haven't met, the numbers don't line up. It's as simple as that. The numbers don't line up, that's because there's no fake after all. That's not necessarily. How can you consider anything else? Besides, you heard Kaiji telling us that Ranger and Saflin can't lie. Ugh. Enough! It's useless to discuss this anymore. You're trying to run away? No. But no matter how much we talk, you can't clearly tell me who this fake or whatever really is. Come on, say already, who am I? No humans we haven't met will appear. Humans? Why did she say humans? Not human. It's an unthinkable, absurd idea. But something's lodged itself inside my head. I am an AI program of Kazme Mishima. AIs are basically super detailed reproductions based on y'all, participants. In fact, they're AIs with hearts, possessing superb emotional capabilities. One of the purposes these dolls were made for is as mental relief. Allow me to show you a wonderful function that will make you feel even closer to this doll. If you could combine an artificial intelligence with a doll, you could create a completely perfect fake. Huh? Sarah, settle down. Do you know what you're saying? I was always wondering, why does something like an AI Professor Mishima even exist? Why were there dolls made to recreate us in such perfect detail? Maybe this facility, the kidnappers' organization, is making doll copies of humans. What? Lost your marbles, Sarah. A doll that looks just like Reiko, and an AI that recreates Reiko's personality. The result of combining these two things is an imposter Reiko. Are you being serious? Sarah Chiduin? Serious? Serious? I am. I thought she could fool even her own brother. She's not someone else impersonating her, she's a duplicate. Your claims are an utter mess. Guys, Sarah's lost her cool. She should drop this whole thing. My logic has swayed them. Everyone. Eyes full of doubt, despairing looks. Such was the reaction to my shaky conclusion. Me, the one who's entrusted our hopes. Okay, that's a bit much. Calm down, Sarah. No dice, huh? I wasn't able to persuade everyone. And I couldn't save you. No, that's interesting. Eh? It's a bold idea. The kind of absurd conclusion that only you could come to, Sarah. I'll take your word for it. I'm on board with this. Kaiji! Mr. Policeman's ever your ally, Sarah. Nothing for it. I can't think of any other way to break the deadlock. Listen, Gin's at his limit. This is the end. We have to decide. Sarah, give us some proof that Reiko is a doll with an artificial intelligence. I'll sum it up simply. The Reiko who broke Mishima's monitor was real. And in the remove lies, the real and the fake Reiko got swapped. This Reiko here is a fake, and you infer she's actually a doll copy. But she won't recognize it. It's true. Professor Mishima's AI was perfect. I could imagine it was the real professor there. Perfectly replicating human is impossible. There absolutely must be a difference somewhere. I'll prove that I'm human, alright? What do you want? I'll do anything. Why didn't the AI of Mishima have any memory of us, I wonder? Naturally, the personalities of the AIs are based on the real people's, right? Real humans change in personality and gain memories. The AI should need updating too. Saving, click an opportunity. If I like soft lock myself and have to go back like to say something previous, it'll be a little tedious. I just don't know if every time I make progress, they reset the timer in some way, so I've got enough time as I need. But right now, like if I need like 2 time increments to solve this, and I only have 1 left, that makes this real tough. Okay, do anything. It was perfect. AIs need updating too. Okay. Absolutely must be different. Extract here. When did the kidnappers do updates, I wonder? Come to think of it, Ranger told me they update memories every 6 months and personalities every 3 years. I see. But for memories, he said they could update in just a day if they wanted. In 1 day. So she doesn't remember destroying the monitor because she got swapped out in the Room of Lies less than a day after destroying it. Aha, that would make sense. Still, that alone isn't definitive enough. Okay, so that's... Yep. Could be wanted, have any memory of us. Perfect. Do anything. Absolutely must be a difference somewhere. Could that be it? I feel like that's long enough ago. Try it. I think it's been long enough ago that it's not it. Yeah, it's not it. I'm advanced. Second tower will be 5 shortly. Ah, looks like you didn't make it. Please stop it already. 5. No. More. 4. Ranger, I'll take his place. Can't. Worst case, both of you will. Not like you're given that freedom. Only Q-taro has the privilege, remember? 3. Ugh. Q-taro, please. 2. 1. I'm pressing. Stop, Q-taro. Pressing the switch. 0. Oh! I don't know how to make those sounds exactly. Huh? Hit the kiddo dead on after all? You didn't press the switch, Q-taro. My arm won't move. Just stop it. Please. Ranger. When is this attraction going to end? When someone's sacrificed. Q-taro, one of the 3 idiot girls. Or else, when all the stingers fire, it'll end. Sarah, there's an antidote in the medical office. Antidote. This for Kuto giant scorpion Ranger mentioned. From the looks of it, its venom has a pretty delayed effect. I definitely saw an antidote for that same scorpion venom in the medical office. If you could just end the attraction quick. Ha ha ha! Then you might have time to cure him? What an idea to get in your head. So I'll ride me on you, Sarah. I refuse to give up. Okay, time continues. Hopefully, Gin's still alive. Let's see, okay, where are we at? I used an item and it was incorrect. There must be a difference somewhere. Let's dig into this. And it's just not thinkable that I would notice that difference, however slight. Calm down, please. Yes, I've been in prison for 2.5 years, and I never had any contact with Reiko. And when we reunited, I didn't think she was kinder, had changed a bit. But I've realized in these past few days, she hasn't changed. Reiko is still Reiko. That Reiko a fake, don't make me laugh. House completely believes she's real. Okay, was it you? Yep, personality every 3 years. He's been in jail for 2.5. That's it. Quiet. Oh, come on. Little put out there. I was happy with that one. I was very confident. Based on real people, it was perfect. AI didn't have any memory of you. Did I already extract this one? I think I did. If this Reiko is a fake, wouldn't she not have memories of us, just like the Mishima AI? Come to think of it. Apparently, Ranger did update the Mishima AI with the latest memories, that is, of his death. But he said there was an error that the Mishima AI bugged out. Eeh. I wonder what happened to him. I don't know, but I'm guessing they erased those memories to fix the error. That makes sense. But then why did he naturally accept his death when he met us? Was it because he was around now? That could be. Well now, that 3rd injection's coming up soon. Hang in there again. Oh yeah, I've got a tip for y'all. The 5 injections actually had different concentrations. What? The later you get, the more concentrated the venom. That's how he was able to endure the first two. No, I can say this with certainty. The third one will be a lethal dose for that kid. It's your last chance. Good luck. Okay. This one. AI's memories were erased. 3 years. Without waiting for 2.5 years. I've got to keep extracting for the moment. But it's also true the professor and I had only known each other for about 4 years. It's possible I didn't notice some slight differences from the real one. That didn't take time, at least. What are you? Based on real people, sure. If you could completely reproduce the original personality, that's on a whole other level than mimicry. I mean, that's basically cloning. Her brother Alice can't see through it. It'd be downright impossible for us to. Still, I'm curious. Alice never met Reiko after he was arrested and put in prison, right? Normally, if you hadn't met in years, even if you were the same real person, wouldn't you think you've kind of changed? Yet, Alice was pretty confident in his assertion. Okay. So that's bringing us closer. 2.5 years, Reiko's Reiko. Hasn't changed. I already tried that one. I've already tried what I thought was it, which was the personality for 3 years. And he's so sure Reiko's mistaken. Let's try putting these two into conflict. Because he talked a lot about how you might... So talked a lot about how you might not think they're the same person. Nope, still not listening. Time advances. That didn't get us anywhere. Mish's AI memories were erased. Let's try talking to you then. Tell me something a machine or doll definitely couldn't do. And I'll do with ease. I'll open your eyes, Sarah. Ooh. Let's see. What she values about her brother, her memories. Have her sing a song. I want you to sing a song. A song? Okay, got it. Singing is my life, so open those ears. At the very least, if we're going to have someone die, look at Reiko sing for once. Her song echoes through the room. A song full of feeling that makes your body tremble when heard up close. In it, I sense a certain feeling. I want you to believe me. The mystical power of music. How's that? This is the big hit I play at concerts. Samurai Onna. Never heard a song from Reiko's band, so I can't compare singing with the real deal. Even so, could a doll perform vocals so full of emotion? Yes, they could. I finally found it. Wait, does that mean I didn't have to to extract information from anyone else? I just had to talk to her, ask her to sing a song, use the article. My God, I wasted so much time if that's true. The discrepancy other than the injury on her hand. The borderline between fake and real. Reiko, let me confirm just one thing. What is it? This Samurai Onna song. Is that a song by your band? Obviously, I only sing my own songs. It's the ultimate song named for my old band, Samurai Yaiba. Ugh. Alice, you noticed. Huh? Please, read this. What's that scrap of paper? This is an article on Samurai Yaiba's breakup. Don't be stupid. Of course I remember this. It's from after Alice was arrested. Yes, but what you don't remember are the wounds that this left on your heart. My heart? Reiko, Alice's arrest came as a shock to you. So much so that you couldn't sing your band's songs anymore. I couldn't sing? Read it, please. It says it right in the article. Alice was a member in your previous band, right? Indeed. That's why you couldn't do it anymore. Reiko couldn't sing songs that reminded her of her brother. And yet you proudly sang for me a song from your old band. What's the meaning of this? This is what Ranger said. The AI memories are updated regularly every 6 months, and personality every 3 years. And only memory can be brought to date at any time. So I'm sure that you do have the memory of your band's breakup, but your personality only got refreshed once every 3 years. If the last update was over 2.5 years ago, then it would be before my murder case. That's right. Before the incident that made Reiko unable to sing, forcing the band to break up. Stop it. In other words, your personality remains a time capsule of Reiko Yabasame from 3 years ago. Eye emoji. I'm real. Fake a doll? Wrong, that's wrong. I'm real. Because I'm alive. My memories, my feelings overcoming their deaths, my pain, all this helping each other. Was it all a program? Am I a fake? Yep, you're fake. Thanks, Razor. Glad to have you here. Glad you're around. Ugh. Like heck. That can't be right. It ain't possible. Once you say it, I just gotta admit it, don't I? What else did you want me to do? The concept for that room of lies was once you see through it, it's over, okay? I'm still half believing. That Reiko is a doll? Reiko, no, the fake. It's a ruse meant to deceive us? Wouldn't quite say that. The fake just really thinks she's Reiko. That's what a copy is. And I'm really... I'll explain it for you. Ranger proceeds to monologue. Meanwhile, Gin up there just gets injected a couple more times. First up, you reasoned right. It was the real Reiko who broke Kazumi Mishima's monitor. Seems Kaji and now witnessed it. Day broke, and the real Reiko went with Sarah into the room of lies. Since in danger, Sarah grabbed the real Reiko's hand, but unfortunately, Reiko got caught. And the one who came out was the fake Reiko. After that is the fake waltzing around, but there were 2 problems. First was that the memory updates hadn't caught up. Since the real Reiko came to the room of lies less than a day after breaking the Mishima monitor, the memory for smashing it never got put in. Second was that her last personality update was 2 years and 8 months ago. Seems like her personality changed a fair bit from the shock of her brother Alice's arrest. Ah well, not much you can do about that stuff. Where's the real Reiko? You can say, try the room of lies. If you did anything to her, I'll kill you. Ah, already only concerned for the real one? Makes me feel bad for the fake Reiko here. Ugh. Hey, you solved it, right? Hurry! Yes, hurry up. Since it's a fake Reiko, I'm sure you can push her without regrets. That... Wait a sec. I'm alive too. I don't want to die. Doesn't feel good. Why is she able to cry too? He's basically a human at this point. Help me, guys! Is this part of the emotion program too? Haha, you got it. Awful. Isn't this just too cruel? If she has a heart and feelings, she's no different from a human. She's not a fake at all. She's another Reiko. She's alive. If you think so, just sacrifice Gin. That's a Gin sound, I guess. Okay. This is fun. I'm loving this so much. The philosophy's had a question of like, okay, what makes up a human for so long? Cyberpunk and other genres, of course, are very much about like a transhumanism, transcendentalism. When does a human no longer become human? When does something that is fake, like a program, become a human? These are all things that have been talked about for, again, literally like hundreds, if not thousands of years. And they're going to brought up here in this case, in someone thinking that they are the correct one, being proven that they're not. And it's very Blade Runner, I understand, like, again, like this isn't anything like new or groundbreaking. But it's fun to see and handle with this kind of just like these characters that we like, I or at least I do, like that I know and care about, and watching them go through and experience these things and question like, am I real? Am I a fake? People can come down on the answer like, hey, what makes someone real? A lot of like different religions come down on side of okay, like or even some people not religious come down on the idea of if there is a soul, if there's something that inherently makes like someone a human or not. But if you ignore that and just say, okay, souls don't exist, that's not different, then we're looking at, okay, it's just biology, pure biology. If you could take someone's brain and keep everything exactly intact and put it in a copy of like an exact copy of their body, like by cloning or something, would it be the same person? And if you can duplicate someone's like brain waves and personality exactly and all their memories, would it be the same person? And then is there a line between the fake and the original? All these things. Very interesting stuff. It's the kind of thing that you don't have an actual answer for. There's no like scientific like proof or mathematical formula that says this is the answer. It's the kind of thing where you think about it and you ask questions and you either walk away really confused or deciding what your own personal answer is. Philosophy is great, guys. Sarah, make it quick. It's just a doll, you hear? Can't be more important than a real human. What now? What do I do? Sarah, stop it. I thought you were my friend. I just have to make a decision. Okay. The clear thing it's telling me to do is if I click on Reiko, I push her in. If I click away, or is there some other way here? Ooh, yes, I right clicked and there's a way to give up. Ooh, I didn't save recently enough. I have to know what happens. Okay, yes, I'm living for this. Oof, okay, ask me that right in the red text. This is fine. I can reload the save if I need to. Ah, I gotta see what happens. I'm just so intrigued. I can't do it, even knowing it's not the real Reiko. I can't kill this person. Sarah, thank you. And then now pulls the trigger. Sarah, third dart will be fired shortly. Aw, too bad. Guess the sub game will be closing out on this. What a shame, Gin. Look, everybody just left you to die, huh? You stop. Let me take his place. Big sis Sarah. In 5. Well, Q-taro. 4. Somebody. 3. Can't do anything. Only watch. 2. Um. And that's what does it. That's full trigger. This is a real Martha moment. Q-taro going, I also have a mother. 1. Your parents. The switch has been pushed. Changing target to first place participant. Gah! Sorry, Gin. I pressed it from the first. You wouldn't have to be so scared. Gin, Q-taro! Hang on, you two. I got the antidote right away. The impression room we were riding on slowly returned to the surface. No, this can't. Stay with us, both of you, please. Gin, can't die. You got parents, right? Sound effect. Gin. Sarah. Huh? Let's go look for Reiko. I can't leave these two. Beastman, he'll surely bring the antidote. We should do what we have to do. But Gin looks so weak, even Q-taro. We're going, Sarah. Then I was dragged out of the room. Where's it gonna go? What's gonna happen? Oh my goodness. This is drama. This is television. Sorry. Now. That's... Aren't you late? Welcome to the Room of Lies. The stage is all set. Reiko. Who's this chick? Doesn't she look exactly like me? She was really here. And am I seriously a... That's not the right accent. Am I seriously a duplicate? Huh? Confessing it that easily? So boring. See, I was thinking of having a quiz. What? You guys ever heard of doppelgangers? Someone witnessing you somewhere you never went, or else you meet another you. In some countries, that phenomenon is considered an omen of death. As soon as he finished talking, a sound began ringing out. I chose not to push. Someone still dies. The trauma just builds up. What the heck? Oh, my car started making that noise. Mine too. Haha, it's begun. Ranger, what's the meaning of this? It's because they're doppelgangers. We don't need two Reiko Yabusames. Only one survives. No. You're kidding, right? This ain't fair. I'm gonna tear this thing off. I wonder what type of death that collar will give. Can't wait to see. Stop it already. Ranger! You three idiot girls are just so friendly. Well then, I'll let you choose who to save. Huh? Save whoever you like more. If you don't pick either, both will die. This is awful. We abandoned Gid to protect the life of the fake Reiko, and yet... putting people's lives on scales again. I've had enough of it. I think you've got something wrong there. Huh? Don't be so self-centered, Sarah Chiduin. But what I'm saying I'll let choose is... now, Egokoro, I'm gonna have you pick. Me? Don't be stupid. Just about choosing the real one, right? You're as full of complaints, huh? As a special service, how about you use this? Ranger dropped something on the floor. That's... the knife Kai used to commit suicide. A knife? It's mine! The right Reiko grabbed the knife. Now, pick me if you don't want to suffer. What? Huh? I'm serious. This ain't just a threat. I'm gonna die, then not only now. Sarah, I'm taking you with me too. You can't do such a thing. Because you're a copy of Reiko. Even in the short time I understood, you can't possibly hurt a friend. So I'm sorry. Reiko is my friend too. I need to save her. Stop. I want to save the left. Huh? Reiko? Reiko! I killed her. I killed her. I won. I survived. Why? Why isn't the collar stopping? Huh? Well, that's strange. Maybe because now didn't choose? You never intended on letting the fake survive from the start, did you? Ah! It was the exploding type. Well, simple as best. What is this? Why is Reiko in this state? Wake her up. Now, Sarah, won't you explain? Reiko is... What are you trying to say? Couldn't even come to see her die. Some siblings you are, huh? This can't be. It's inconceivable Reiko would die. You see how much she's bleeding? Come on, you know it. This is the fake Reiko's blood, right? I won't be fooled. Nope, the fake doesn't bleed. Look, collapse over there. The headless Reiko is the fake. No, I won't believe it. Reiko is so much stronger, luckier, and more hateful than me. She's a person whose life has value. My one and only sister. She's garbage now. It's just a corpse. Give her back. Give Reiko back! Haha, so scary, Alice. I'll kill you. You're dead. You kill a floor master, all y'all are gonna die, you know. Oh well. Seems I'll just have to kill you too. Huh? Gun? Why? You stepped out of line, Rio Ranger. Oh no, okay. I have no more use for you. Dad, why? What is going on? Fix me already, Dad. Unfortunately, Rio Ranger, this is farewell. What are you saying? I don't wanna... You hate me or something? Wasn't I your greatest masterpiece, Dad? That is in the past. Why do you think you were the most human of the dolls I created? Because you put your affection into me most. Wrong. It was jealousy. I implanted in your emotion program an excessive sense of inferiority toward and hatred of humans. Humans have it nice. I envy humans. Why am I a doll? What's so great about humans? And so on. With that complex you could never overcome, you burned with deep jealousy, and truly qualify it as human. This convinced me that it is negative emotions that make a human. That's... Yet, for the burning flames of jealousy to turn one into a monster, that is just as human. You are an impediment to the plan. Failure. Strike. Well then, I apologize you had to witness such unsightliness, everyone. I invite you now again to the main game. This time, card data for the Keymaster, Sacrifice, Sage, and Commoners has been distributed to the tablets you possess. This has been done at random. I imagine some of you may be dissatisfied with your role. In this case, you may use a trading function to forcibly swap cards with another. However, you must use the me tokens you have earned in order to utilize this function. The trust tokens you have earned up to this point will be essential in deciding the battle. What in the world? Just who are you people? I am the reception doll. No, let us do away with the tedious set dressing. I am Gashu Sato, a researcher into negative emotions. Now, let the main game begin. Ugh. You up? Thought I was gonna die, meow. Sorry. The switch. You press it for me, woof. Nah, I hesitated to the last second. It's fine, meow. I'm alive, woof. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, meow. Your turn to die, death game by majority. Chapter 2, Part 1, End. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna take you on the stroll down memory lane. Recap the story so far. Be grateful. Is it long? I'm a masterpiece, so I'll tell you the short and sweet version. Alright? Let me hear it. Sit up straight and listen. Sarah Chiduin and Joe Tazuna waltzed together into the death game. Friends into the death game. That, without knowing anything, first trial began and they cleared more. Chose to cooperate and survive with all the other participants. cooperation was for nothing. Kazumi Mishima died. Now was frustrated, and self-described homemaker Kai Sato reached out to instigate her. Stole back laptop that So Hiyori got. Laptop concealed proof that Kai was colluding with the organization. Ultimately, Kai died in the main game because he grabbed the Sage card. And Joe was a sacrifice and also died. Hallucinations started to eat away at Sarah. Second stage was the sub-game. Everyone traded tokens among themselves. An AI of Mishima showed up, and Fake Doll just looked just like Reiko. Q-taro discovered the laptop, and was nearing the heart, but lured by tokens gave the laptop to So. Q-taro gathered the most, Gin gathered the least. Reiko Yasame died in the end, stabbed by the fake Reiko. Man, you guys are seriously stupid. Having feelings when you're killing each other. It'll only hurt you, you know? What I didn't know is that I'd be killed too. But I should have been Dad's masterpiece. Now, everyone, if your memories are all in order, allow me to invite you once again to the main game. Age remain. Hey, you know what a majority vote is? One vote. Another vote. Huh? You didn't know that? Hey, long time no see. Well, got any majority votes yet? That's a little rude. Oh yeah? I'm glad. At this rate, you can just vote for who you hate. Kill decisively so you can survive. Kill the people who get in your way. No big, no big. Not like it's your fault. Aren't I right? So, Hiyori? So someone who looks exactly like So, at least in silhouette, talking to So. Huh? Your countenance has really changed. Funny. Do your best. Okay, I can now click around. Need to tear these all off and throw them out. Funky little eyes. Shredder filling up with blood. Lovely. So gloomy. Okay, waiting until I can next save. Let's try and run. Warden laptop. This. And remember, it's Kai's laptop that I found on the first floor. It's gone. It was stolen by Miss Na when she... I'm dead. See, the time Miss Na attacked me. Every remaining trace, all of it. Okay. That'd be fun. What's this? Named a frying pan. So gloomy. Dead men tell no tales. Right, Kai? How far are you going to run? Run? Me? No one needs you. Why do you live? Astonished by everyone just refusing to ever doubt that you're right. Isn't this enough? Here, I'll kill you. Fair enough, that's your true nature. It's your turn to die. So... Sarah! So... Please, wake up! Ah, Hannah, this is my room. Don't startle me all of a sudden. You're all I have left, so please don't suddenly collapse. Sorry. Just relax. If you're obedient, I'll tell you how to survive. Kana, don't you betray me. Okay. Well then, let's start our strategy meeting. You too, Q-taro. Haha, this is getting to be fun. Hey, is playing an instrument fun? Okay, more flashbacks, lovely. What? You interested, bro? Watch. Alice's voice is normally like very low and gravelly, kind of. How do I do that but younger? Watching you makes me want to play Reika. Too clumsy, bro. That you even can. So mean. Don't whine about it. Alright, I'll teach you. You mean it? And if you get bored of it, I'll kick your butt. Of course I won't get bored. Goodness. Hey, Reiko. What's up? Someday, let's make a band and have our debut. For real? I'll make songs and you'll sing them. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Haha. Sounds great. Don't forget it, bro. Don't you ever forget. Reiko, you really were kind. Such a good kid. Alice lost someone precious to him. Just like Na lost her teacher. Just like Kana lost her sister. Just like I lost my best friend. Reiko. She was a trustworthy ally to me, too. Painful, sad. But, we can't just stay here forever. Alice, now. Sarah Chidoan. You're in the way. Be gone. I know how you feel, but the main game's going to start again. They're giving an explanation. Please, come to the medical office. You sure are kind. Huh? Shouldn't matter to you if anything unfavorable happens to us. In the main game, everyone is an enemy. Again, at least 2 people will die. It might be you and me next. That may be true. But I don't think giving up on living and thinking is the right thing to do. We diligently think about it, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a path. A path? I've long since passed up such a thing. Even so, I stubbornly lived on. So I thought someday my parents or Reika would repay me. There's no path anymore. Let's go, Alice. Now? Hey now. Now, Igakoro. What are you? Now remove the gloves from Reiko's body. I need to deliver this. There's surely someone else waiting who treasures Reiko as much as us. Now. Alice, please, you take one of these too. Alice accepted one of the gloves. Going. I need to move forward. Forward. Sarah Chidoan, I will tell you this. The name of the man I killed. So Hiyori. Huh? I don't care about So Hiyori at this point. Who I really need to kill is... Those were her eyes of revenge. Revenge against her enemy who plotted the death game. Anger and hate. Those made the only path that would move Alice now. Then what path will I choose? That's obvious. I won't let anyone else die. The main game. I won't let it happen. You? You can't save anybody, Sarah. I'm not going to lose. head. Joe's hair clip remains. Get back. This is Joe's. And Joe's hair clip. The torso. Reiko lies in the center of the room of lies. Tons of blood is pouring from her chest. All right. Gonna miss Reiko. Reiko was fun. I liked the attitude and how just she was both capable but also like kind. I don't know. She was a good character. I liked Reiko. Also, just visually design wise, very distinct from other characters. Very good design. I don't know. Kind of trying to be like kind of closing thoughts here. It's like save. But this gym has been one of the like. I love this game, and this particular session has been one of the most fun I have had. I think it's probably like my favorite session of playing this, with everything with like which one's the real Reiko. I do kind of wish there had been an ending where we save everyone, where where like both Reikos live, Gin and Q-taro are alive. It's not how it went. One Reiko killed the other Reiko. But very fun, good ending. Despite having guessed, okay, there's a fake from a while back. My favorite part was having that screen come up where it is black and you see my hands and I can have the option to push Reiko and I get the option to choose not to. That was sick. I loved that. And be able to do that and see what the consequences were. And maybe it all comes out in the end. And if I'd pushed the fake Reiko, something else would have happened and somebody would have died. Or like Reiko would have ended up dead anyway somehow. But I'm glad that I was able to choose that path. And even if nothing like drastically changes, I was able to make that choice. And that says something about who Sarah is and the way I'm playing her. And how that goes. And I'm so pumped. I don't know. I want to keep playing so badly, but I try not to do too long at one time. Got to space it out. This has just been me gushing about the game for a while. If you haven't like, if this like playthrough is going too slow for you, or you want to like try out some different choices, I encourage you to pick up this game for yourself. You can find again, I believe I have the link to where I found it in the description. It is free from the English translation. Only, again, Chapter 3 through Part B has been finished so far, but still, like, fantastic game, definitely worthwhile. And I'm just so happy right now. But on that note, probably going to close it out and end. And thank you for watching, and take care. I'll see you next time for the main game.